Hey man, what's good? It's your boy Young Shift Gains. This video is about how do you go from skinny to swole, from SpongeBob SquarePants to Larry the Lobster. How do you go from skinny to buff fast? And this is for my young lifters out there. I'm gonna give you guys some top tips on how to get big fast. Now, this video is not for you if you're overweight and you're trying to shred down, you're trying to get lean. This is for all my skinny guys out there. It's for all my guys who want to get bigger, who want people to start noticing it, who wants to pass that barrier, right? No matter how much they eat, they're not getting bigger. I want to give you guys the secrets, so stay tuned. Let's get straight into it. First thing, now this is one thing that you need to keep in mind whenever you go into the gym. As soon as you step into that gym, you need to keep this in your mind, right? You need to realize the difference between bodybuilding and powerlifting. Subconsciously, most people our age, they go for the powerlifting route, not knowing that powerlifting is not the way that you gain muscle. Why? Because of our egos. We want to do all these heavy lifts, call it. Don't do that. That's a mistake that I made a few months ago. Don't do that. You're really gonna gain muscle fast when you know the difference between bodybuilding and powerlifting. What is the difference? Powerlifting, okay, powerlifting. That's where you basically lift really heavy. You're testing your strength. Bodybuilding, it's like a culture where you gain muscle. You only gain muscle. You go for the physique. You go for the aesthetics, right? And that's what you guys need to be leaning towards if you want to gain muscle fast. So what's the difference in regards to training? Powerlifting, less volume, higher weight. Bodybuilding, higher volume, bit less weight. Bodybuilding, you're stimulating your muscles more. Powerlifting, you're testing your strength more. It's time to stop testing ourselves with our strength, and it's time to focus on gaining muscle. Right? Put the ego to the side. When you're in the gym, I want you guys to only think about your goals and I want you to execute. Right? So put the ego to the side, right? Keep that in mind. Am I here to bodybuild, to build my body? Or am I here to powerlift, to build my power? It's like people our age, we just get confused, right? You're looking like Waluigi from Mario, and you're asking me, Young Shift Gains. I want to gain muscle, but I don't know how. Like, come on now. It's because you're trying to power lift, but you don't want to build your body. You don't want to body build. Now, it's okay to do the both, but when you have that goal set in your mind, when you want to do something, when you're looking like Waluigi, my guy, and you want to turn into a Bowser, you need to set your goals and you need to do something about it and you need to be realistic. So it's time to lower the weight, right? Form and execute. You need to focus on your form and execute, right? Slow down those reps, form and execute. The more you do this, the more often you do this, you'll realize over time, in a few weeks, you'll realize that you'll start gaining muscle. But hold on, we're not done with the video. This is just the first tip. If you just do this tip, you ain't gaining muscle fast, my guy. So next tip, workout splits. So this ties into the first tip, right? You don't want to pick a workout split that is for powerlifters, right? You want a workout split that is for bodybuilders so that you can build your body, right? What would be one that I would recommend? Push-pull legs, or upper-lower rest, or bro split. Let me briefly explain what those three are. So push-pull legs, that's the one that I really recommend, right? So push, that's where all of your muscles are pushing away from you. So chest, right? Shoulders, right? Triceps. What else? Yeah. And then pull, that's where you're elongating your muscles and pulling towards you to contract the muscles, right? So back, biceps, right? Hamstrings. So we need to be thinking about what workout split are we going to be implementing for the next few weeks so that I can reach my goal. So that's push-pull legs, right? Upper lower split. Upper lower split is basically self-explanatory. You work on your upper body one day, lower body, and then you just repeat, right? And then most other people like to do the bro split. That's where you just focus on one muscle on one day, one muscle the next, right? But I'd really recommend you guys to do push, pull, legs, rest, so that you're really engaging and stimulating those muscle groups, and you have the perfect amount of time to go and train the next day whilst your other muscle groups are recovering, and then you just repeat, right? This way you're stimulating your muscles and you're growing fast. You can get more workouts in, you can lift more, and when you're resting, your muscles are growing faster. Right? So think about the workout split, guys. You need a workout split. You don't just want to turn up to the gym. This is what I did when I first started. I just turned up to the gym and I asked myself, what should I work on today? I have a few friends that are doing it right now, but they don't want to listen. It's time to change your mindset. Diet. Guys, we need to fix up our diet. All right? You want to go from skinny to swole, you need to fix your diet. Now, in regards to this video, how do you go from skinny to swole? What do you think you need to be doing? You need to be eating more, my guy. Calorie surplus. You need to be eating more than you usually do. That is what a calorie surplus is. Right? One way to help you would be to track your calories. But for my young lifters out there, just eat as much as you can. Eat everything in your house and lift. Be consistent, execute. Make sure your training is on point. Make sure your nutrition is good. It's time to make changes, guys. Right? So let's talk about my diet, right? So obviously high protein. You need to make sure that you're getting your protein in, right? I take my protein shake. 2 scoops, link in bio. 2 scoops, link in bio. 25 vitamins and minerals. I take 2 to 3 shakes per day. That's easily giving me what? 75 grams of protein already, 100 grams of protein already. I take my post-workout shake in the morning. I have my breakfast, 4 or 5 eggs, bit of carbs on the side, a bagel or bread, toast. Right? You need to have your healthy fats, avocados. You need to have your fruits. Drink 1 gallon of water per day. And it's stuff like this that you need to be investing in to improve your diet so that it can help your gains, right? So I'm using multivitamin. You got to get in your fish oil, your BCAAs, right? If you need to. Creatine, I take 5 grams a day. It's small stuff like this that you need to be implementing on a daily basis to reach your gains fast, right? During the evening, you're gonna have your high protein meal, right? Chicken breasts, easy, cheap. Tuna throughout the day, rice cakes to get your carbs. Oats with your breakfast, right? It's foods like this that you need to be implementing, right? To improve your diet and to improve your gains. You need to make sure that you're hitting your protein. I think I take about 200 grams a day. Right? So if you want to get from skinny to swole, you need to think about the process. And the last thing that I have for you, your mentality. You need to improve that mentality of yours, my guy. You don't want to be walking around this world looking like Waluigi from Mario. Ooh. We don't want to be viewed like that in this world. We're not a Waluigi. You want to be strong and healthy, right? And the only way that is going to happen is if you improve your mentality. You need to realize that, listen, if I want to improve my health, if I want to improve my body, if I want to improve my own mentality, I need to start doing what I need to get done. And that is, you need to be starting lifting more. You need to start eating more, right? You need to start lifting more and you need to start eating more. When you're in the gym, you need to ask yourself, am I using my ego? And am I executing, right? It's a numbers game, really. When you really think about going to the gym, it's a numbers game, right? You need to make sure your calories are good. You need to make sure your volume and your reps are good during your training. And you need to make sure you're getting in those reps, right? So like me, my 200 pull-ups a day, my 200 push-ups, my 200 dips. It's a numbers game. You need to hit your number and then you're good. You've made your sacrifices, because of your self-discipline, and you're gonna see the results because of that. Now, if you start implementing this on a daily basis, I guarantee you that you'll start seeing results in a few months. It's time to get our results. So 2020 is almost over. It's nearly 2021. We need to get our results, my guy. So that's my advice for you. I hope you guys do take this into account, right? Hopefully I've brought some value to you guys. Make sure you like this video, and I'm out. Peace.
Nigga, your auntie broke, your grandma broke, your brother broke, nigga, you broke! I've been on top for a while.